Welcome back to
Talk That Ish.
Oh my God, girl.
Ay, lo siento.
What we gonna do? It's a whole pandemic out here.
It is, girl. The people ain't taking this well.
So how have you been handling this whole quarantine situation? Staying in the house. You got a whole son. Can't go to school. Can't go to work. We home. Like.
So I appreciate a lot of things now.
Mm-hmm.
I love teachers. I give y'all, listen, I take my hat off to you, my shoe, my bra, my underwear. I'm just saying, like, and my son only 5, so I can only imagine somebody who has, like, full-blown children doing work that they probably don't even know how to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I have a newfound respect. And you know what? Like, my biggest take back from this whole situation is like the workers, the people who you didn't really think they were like necessities, like, you know, people that work at Walmart. I used to work at Walmart, you know what I mean, once upon a time.
Right.
The cleaning people, like janitors, you know, housekeeping and all of that stuff, like how much they're more in exposure than we are, you know what I mean, cleaning up after us, that are not even appreciated for the type of work that they do. Obviously, the frontliners, doctors, police officers, nurses, and I think I could check off every box, and I know somebody who is in that field.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm using this time to kind of count my blessings too. You know, we're in a different time now, so it's a little bit easier. Like, working from home isn't that bad, to be honest, because we've got everything we need on our laptop, through the internet, that kind of thing.
And we kind of already do that a little bit, just not to this magnitude.
Absolutely. So I'm kind of already in my zone anyway, so this isn't too bad, but I don't want to take for granted, because, you know, there's a lot of distractions when you're working from home. I'm like, oh, I could put this laundry in. I could do this. Let me get dinner started. And then I'm like an hour or two behind on work because I'm doing all these house projects that I probably shouldn't be doing.
Exactly. Wait, can we talk about how I haven't wore a bra in like, I can count the many days?
That's been the best. That's been the
It'd
best.
be like video conferencing my families. I'll be like, business on the top, party on the bottom.
Right, exactly. Me too. All these video conference calls is but I did see something online. I think it was on Facebook where some chick didn't know how to video conference and
she went to the bathroom. Yo, died. I was like, yo, she was mortified. I'm like, you did see the people, though, right? Like, I don't understand how you didn't grasp that concept, but
if you could
she had the blonde hair.
You.
She was cloud 9. It's
That's
okay.
Hilarious.
She get a pass.
She get one pass. That's it. Well, we just want to make sure that everyone out there is being very careful with where you're getting your information from, because I've seen a lot of posts creating a lot of unnecessary panic, talking about, oh, helicopters are coming, or
they're gonna spray us in the middle of the night,
or like that's not even a thing,
right?
Or like those military trucks in the middle of the street because they're gonna come invade your homes, or like, I don't know, whatever. So please, 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 just trust your government websites. And go to, if you're in New Jersey, I don't know any other state websites, but if you're in New Jersey, you want to go to covid19.nj.gov for all your information. And just like all y'all kids is home, my baby's home too, and that's what you hear
barking.
In
the background,
freaking Chloe.
She wanted to be on. It's all
I know. She just wants some notice.
So, all right, let's talk about this funny thing. So, first of all, coronavirus. You know, that is so trending. And honestly, like, I'm like most of Americans. Like, I can't even say it without saying it like that because it just sounds so much better.
It does.
So, funny things online.
But I've been getting down to that song, too.
No, I do, too.
I've been getting it in.
I do, too. But the amount of memes that came out, you
For
know,
real.
with the president and stuff like that, too fucking hilarious. But anyway, you know, the funny thing that I've seen, I think by far the funniest, is people would be like, well, how do white people call this coronavirus? They'd be like, COVID-19, because of the COVID-19. But you know, us minorities, we'd be like, the Rona. She got the Rona. Don't worry, she ain't coughing because she got the Rona.
I ain't gonna lie, I do call it COVID-19, but don't be making jokes. Don't be making jokes.
Well.
But it's more because, like, that's what my job calls it.
Right. No, my job calls it that too, but I mean, you know, I'm a little rebel, so I'll be like, Rona, or I'll be like, coronavirus.
Coronavirus. That's so funny. All right,
fucking
so
funny.
these grocery, have you gone grocery shopping? Like,
I've been a few times. So this is where I can say, and most people probably looking like, damn, like I should have been on board on that before. You know, I'm a couponer.
Oh, true.
I haven't really been doing it as I've done in the past, but I had a lot of stuff already, like essentials. One of the things that I ended up doing because I didn't want to go out and it not be there, I did the Instacart.
Oh.
And the lady got majority of the stuff on my bill. I'm not gonna hold you up. I think she took one of the items that I told her to return because I didn't want it because I got billed for it. But I ain't even mad at her because she out there. I'm not. You know what I mean? So whatever.
That's my contribution.
That's my contribution, right? But I was able to get like some of the stuff through them, and I didn't have to go out. So.
Yo, I went out like at least 3 or 4 times. Let me tell you why. So I go out for myself to do like my weekly bid, and then I talk to my parents. Yo, just don't, like, part of me is like, just don't even call your parents sometimes.
But you got to.
I love them, but man, but then they put me into a more of a panic because they're like, oh, the government's gonna shut down. You're not gonna leave your house for a fucking month.
It could happen.
So now I'm like, oh man, now I gotta get more stuff. So I go back out there to get more stuff, and then I'm like, and then I talk to my friends, and they're like, yo, don't let your parents go out. You should go out for them. So then I'm like, oh, all right, parents, you know, you guys are older. You're probably more susceptible to getting the, you know, the COVID-19. COVID-19.
That Rona.
The Rona. Coronavirus. So now here I am, like, let me get your shopping list. So I go out there again. And, yo, I'm telling you, I went like 4 times. I haven't seen anything like crazy. Like some people saw like fights and shit. Like I've reached out to some people on our social media. Oh, we saw fights, we saw this. But I have saw like cop cars before you get into the grocery store. That shit's fucking scary. And it is kind of eerie walking down the aisles and seeing everythking like cleared out. The fuck
Especially
out.
the meats. Yo, chicken. What's up, yo? I was so mad because I'm like, damn, I wanted to make some party wings too. Like, damn.
No chicken.
None.
What the hell?
Majority of the meats were really limited now too, like to 1 per household. And I was like, damn, y'all really gonna make my food palette go like dwindle and stuff.
For real.
But you know, I can make anything out of nothing. So I mean, you know, so leads me into my other topic too, where it's like, you know, we've come from improvish beginnings, right?
Yeah,
so let's say that we know how to make do when we're struggling when there is not enough.
Sure.
So I mean, we about to be having some real like oodles and noodles, like chef that boy thing up. You know, we getting real creative. Trey don't eat none of that shit, but you know, we gonna make do with what we do. But think
I've been
about
finding myself eating a lot more leftovers, and I do not do leftovers.
No,
I'm so scared. I don't want to eat like all my food up.
Yo,
I fucking hate leftovers. You don't understand.
See, I don't mind my leftovers. There's certain things that I won't eat over because I don't like the way it heats up or smells. When you heat it up, like certain meats, when you heat it like pork, I just don't like the way it smells, so I don't. But like rice and stuff like that, hell yeah.
No,
we're going to use that rice again because we're going to do some Asian style fried rice.
I'm doing it.
You know what I mean? We're going to do a lot of things. Like,
you know who I kind of feel bad for though? People that are celebrating like birthdays and getting married.
Real sad. No, that's real. Our trip, bro. Our trip.
Tell them about our trip.
All right, so look. So we got these tickets on the low because Mandy stay looking on the internet like, yo, I found this deal. Y'all want to go here? And I'm like,
looking out.
Right. I'm like, dude, I have a kid. Like, I have to set up childcare and all that stuff. But then for the price, I was like, oh, nah, bro. I'm going to need you to get that. Or whatever. So at the end of April, where we're supposed to be going to and you hear me say we were supposed to. So coronavirus, fuck that shit up. So, you know, we were supposed to go at the end of April. We canceled it just because, like, it's not ideal to go traveling at this moment. Like, there's a lot of things that we've had to cancel. There's a lot of outings that we were looking forward to. You know, we're thinking so far ahead to Cinco de Mayo.
Yo, I really hope this shit blows over by then because I am really worried about Cinco de Mayo. Yo,
you heard her say worried. Oh my God.
I'm really worried about this. Like, people need to stay the fuck inside. You hear me? Stay inside.
So let's talk about that because although I really like the fact that people are, you know, taking this time, walking the park or like, you know, walking the dog. I drove down Haddon Avenue, girl, and they wasn't my color.
City.
They wasn't my color. It was like a lit situation out there.
Yeah,
I said just the regulars in the neighborhood. Huh?
No social distancing.
No social distances. Yeah. But no, like really, like people don't freaking listen.
No, look at the people in Florida. You saw the spring breakers?
Did you hear that it was a couple of cases that came back from them? They tested positive
when they came back to the university.
However, let's think about young, dumb, and stupid. I mean, we were young. I don't think we would have went out. My parents would have shut that down.
So let's break it down. So a bunch of spring breakers, they go to Florida, they having the time of their life, and what do? They're going on the beach. They are not practicing social distancing at all. They have a hotel parties. They
but
doing
pause. What happens during spring break?
Okay, so yeah,
they be spreading a lot of fluids.
Exactly, a whole lot of exchanging of fluids. So they doing all that, but I don't know if I was that age. I gotta say, I probably do the same. I don't think I would pay too much attention to the media.
No, so I'll be honest. I feel like the parents that we have, they would have shut that shit down. Like, no, you're not going.
My parents would have tried, but I was fucking hard-headed. I would have did whatever I wanted.
Yeah, you know how I am with my dad, though. Like, my dad be like, jump. I'll be like, ha ha, Mr. Ha ha. You know what I mean? It don't matter if it's a corona or nothing. Listen, I'll be like, my dad said. And they be looking at me like, bitch, you 37. I'll be like, mind your business.
I know. Yeah, no. My dad would have been like, Mandeces, don't go. And I would have been like, okay, Dad, I'll FaceTime you when I get there.
When I get there, right? I'll tell you I made it safe.
I'm sure I'll be safe.
No, but that's crazy because, I mean, I get it. They're young. Like, you're going to do what you want to do. And honestly, let's be real to ourselves. When this first came out, we were like, it ain't even that serious.
Right.
Like, in the beginning.
Right.
Because we were like, oh, we didn't know no better. And I'm going to be honest, I don't watch the news. You know what I mean? I just don't like all that negativity in my life. I don't need it. But then once it started becoming a thing, my dad hitting me up like, yo, you doing this, you doing that. And I'm like, Pop, like, I'm good, like, we're good. And he's like, now you got to take this serious. And I'm like, all right. So then here I go Googling shit and looking things up, which goes back to don't do unnecessary panic. But, educating yourself because we really don't know. So I started, like, really reading about what was going on in China and realizing, like, yo, like, this is really a thing.
This is where we're headed.
Yeah, and especially, like, looking at, I did watch Contagion again.
Oh, I don't know why you
but I'm not,
do that to yourself.
But see, you know what? The type of person that I am, like, I feel like I have my faith. And although, yes, it can affect us, I just deal and fall back on the higher being. Like, that I'm going to be okay, that we're going to be all right.
I think for me, I just thought, like, all right, so it's a flu you're going to get for a couple weeks and then it'll be over. Just take care of yourself, take some medicine, and isolate yourself. So I wasn't really thinking of the bigger picture of people with respiratory issues, older people, that. I really
or smokers, because I definitely wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, that's true too.
Listen, I'm a smoker.
My husband's a smoker. And
people with asthma, because they're like, really at risk for that too.
I had this a random ass thought, yo. Hold on.
Off topic.
A little bit. I had this random ass thought. Right?
Go ahead.
This gotta be bad for like side chicks, right?
That is not a side. That's
no.
Not like, no pun intended. But no, this just weans out.
Think of it. No, but wait, because like, okay, so from people that I know in my circle will be like, oh, the guy would be like, I'm going to the gym, and then they would see their side chick, right? Well, the gym is closed, so or I gotta work late.
Everything is pretty much closed.
You working from home, so
yeah. How does that work?
So I guess they're struggling, man.
I ain't even gonna hold you up. Shit, I'm struggling because I feel like
I'm not a side chick.
I'm not a side chick, but I'm just saying, like, obviously, I'm not gonna put myself in harm's way. First of all, I'm not dating nobody, so if I want to hang out with my friend or a friend, like, whatever.
Would you though with this?
Right now, I'm really hesitant.
Yeah.
Like, although my body be like, I want you, I want you. In my head, it'd be like, all right, girlfriend. Like, it'll be time for that. But like, I feel like, damn, if I was a side joint, I'd be mad.
Yo, my husband he goes to work because they didn't close down for whatever reason. It's whack. And I have no hesitation jumping on that. Like, none.
Oh, yeah, but you're supposed to do that.
But he might catch something. Like, you would think I would be more cautious to be like...
Because that's your husband.
But I just like, whatever.
Ew, you be like, don't even wash your ass. Together. You don't even be like, go wash your ass. No, I mean... Wash your hands.
That's the first thing he does when he comes home. So, like, it's cool. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not, like, cautious. I probably should be, though.
It's your husband.
I should probably spray him with Lysol.
No, because then you'll just be like Idris Elba and his wife. She's like, exactly. I'm going to be with my husband.
Quarantine baby.
Wait, pause, because now I'm going to jump, right? So how about Cardi B? That's the homie.
Yeah.
Talking about these celebrities getting paid to say they got the Rona.
She reaching.
I know, but I was just like, it made me think a little bit.
But she might be onto something.
It made me think
something like that would happen.
Yeah, it made me think, though.
I don't know. Okay. Well, speaking of relationships and my marriage, I've seen a lot of memes out there talking about the divorce rate is
Oh,
going to go
the
up.
divorce rate's ridiculous.
But see, I feel like we've been taking this time. Well, first of all, if you know me and my husband, we always together anyway, like all the freaking time. So this is like regular for us. This ain't really quarantine. This is like a regular Monday, Tuesday for us. But I don't know. But I could see how it could cause problems in a relationship if you're not really trying to be around each other all the time.
So I'm not in a relationship, but I can only speak off of the last relationship that I was in, right? So I feel like one of the things that you don't realize after you're into like your daily routine, where it's like, okay, I don't see you damn near all day. I probably see you for like a 3-hour window before we go to sleep. You know what I mean? So at that time it was like, oh, we cool, like we're happy, blah, blah, blah. But then now that you have all of this time, especially if y'all both at home, like the privilege is that, your husband goes out, so y'all not driving each other crazy. Because I mean, Mandeces, you's a bit much, as a friend.
Yeah, I'm a lot.
So I know how you is with our husband. Yeah. So, which it is cool. Like, we know our friend and we know our he knows his wife. But like the people that are actually home all these hours, on top of screaming children or on top of pets, on top of all of this stuff, that just creates a lot of chaos and stress.
The kids itself, because everybody has different parenting views and how you parent your kids. Yeah. And then this one's not doing their homework right, and you're like, oh, you gotta beat them, and the other one's like, no, be patient, and now y'all in conflict.
Or they'll be like, nah, you can handle it because you're the mom. Nah. Motherfucker, I'm gonna need you to come over here and, open these books.
Well, you got a son at home, so do you feel like you're doing something different at home as far as teaching him or trying to keep things lively?
So I want to say more interactive. So like for me, the type of parent that I am, I do a lot of hands-on. Sure. I do a lot of educational stuff already. Like my son is ahead of the curve for his kindergarten age range. Well, pre-K. He's still in pre-K. He counts to 100. He knows a couple of sight words. He remembers how to spell a couple of these sight words. So now it's more like doing things that grabs his attention, because now you're battling. He has his tablet there.
Right.
He has his TV. He knows that I'm not in a school setting, and he doesn't really grasp the concept of, even though we're in the house, you still have to do these things, right? Or like the same goes for when I'm working, because I'm working from home. So I got to be teacher, worker, parent, and all of these hats. Or whatever. So like I'll be on a conference call and I'm like, Trey, give me 5 minutes. I'll go try to go in the room, and he's just like, no, mom, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, like I just told you, like 5 minutes. So now we're doing like science experiments.
Nice.
I found a lot of like inexpensive stuff. A Google goes a long way, where I found like little science projects to do with inexpensive material. So I went to the dollar store, grabbed up some stuff. So that's what we're going to do periodically. We're going to add things that are interactive. And one of the highlights is a lot of people are going social media with like doing workouts, kids workouts, parent workouts, therapy sessions. Like there's a lot of things that are being at our grasp, you know what I mean, that wasn't there before. Or like now they have like virtual aquariums, virtual zoos, so that it makes it easier for kids to be more in tuned.
So I think I wanted to take some time to give some advice to our ish talkers too. But for like adults, like what are some fun, ambitious things to kind of keep them on target? And one thing we recently did was a virtual happy hour.
Did we start that trend though? Because I feel like we did.
I feel like we did too. Okay. So it was actually one of our sorority sisters. Y'all don't know this, but recently our girl Lu joined the sorority Lambda Theta Alpha.
Yeah. But guess what? Coronavirus fucking it all up.
Yeah, so she is a sister now. We're going to get her branded soon. We'll see about that.
We not.
And maybe some matching tattoos or something.
Yeah, possibly that. Yeah, we can do that.
But one of our sorority sisters, she actually came up with this idea. And so we all did a Google Hangout. It was about maybe 5 of us. And we had our drinks at home, and we really thought it was going to be like maybe an hour and a half.
We was on there for a minute.
It was like 3.5 to 4 hours. It was a really good time. We got to connect. We did some shenanigans. Somebody had music in the background. We was dancing. Like it was a really good time, and it felt like we were together. And let me tell you, being quarantined, and especially if you're working from home, it can get a little lonely. So you need certain things like this to kind of keep you social, keep you engaged to other people. Yeah. Another thing that you could do, I love this idea. I read this, actually one of our ish talkers brought this up on one of our Instagram posts, is to get involved in a passion project. So one of our ish talkers is writing a book. Someone else is like rehabbing furniture in the house because Home Depot and those kind of stores are still open. So get your paint a room, like stay active. Those little small things that you wanted to do around the house.
You had the time.
You got plenty of time to get that shit done.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to write a play, or you wanted to start, I don't know, your own business. Start doing the research. Yeah. Start doing that kind of stuff now.
Everything's at your hand, like your fingertips.
Yeah.
Really. Oh, one thing I wanted to do, which I kind of started yesterday, but I'm going to do a little more of, is like a spring cleaning. Ooh. Like, I really need to get rid of a lot of shit. I'm not a hoarder, and my shit is very organized, but I can never get rid of clothes, because I'll be like, yo, like, I might wear that one day. You know what I mean? And then I'll be like, bitch, you're not going to wear that. Like, I don't know why you keep fooling yourself, but I feel like, you know, I'm going to start packing some bags, and then when I can, I'm going to start donating it, like, to the Goodwill or something. But, like, even shoes, like, y'all know me, I'm a sneaker hoarder. I love matching my sneakers, you know. And at this point, I might have to get rid of some more.
I have a rule when it comes to clothes and shoes, and you may not like this, but...
Because that's going to be like all my fucking shit.
If I haven't worn it in a year, it goes. And I do the same thing every year. What about TV is so good right now.
Girl, I just finished, what is it, American? No, it is All American. All American. I just finished that one. It was on the second. Right? Yeah, well, it just came on. The second season just got on Netflix, so I binged that shit. Okay, it was good.
I gotta check that out. But yeah, Netflix, all your streaming services, Amazon Prime got some stuff. You can even do Redbox. You don't gotta leave your house to get a Redbox.
So listen. Before all of this, you know, I'm a very, like, count my pennies type of person. So I don't have regular cable. I have a jailbroken Fire Stick. Okay. And then I have, like, some apps on there and stuff like that I use to watch all my stuff. So I've been watching some of the movies that's supposed to be, you know, in the movies and shit.
Yeah. Here's something else you could do. Virtual book club. So just like you have a virtual happy hour, you get into a book club. I'm just saying. Listen, not everything is for everybody.
But you should at least try it because I'm not going to hold you up. I'm into some books that I haven't been able to read, but I want to start reading.
Journaling, this is so huge for me right now.
This is huge for a lot. It should be huge for a lot of people. It
should be.
Because we have a lot of stress.
I feel like I've learned so much about myself through just journaling. Like, by just writing down my feelings, writing down how my day went. And sometimes at the moment, I'm like, this is so stupid. Like, I don't even know why I'm writing this. And then I'll look back at it a week and I'll be like, wow, that's really how I thought. Or, you know, maybe that's something I need to pray about. Or that's something I need to work on.
So, you know, for me with the journaling, I'm touching on every subject just because I want to talk. It's been a while, guys. I missed y'all. I journal. I do that. But one of the things that I'm slowly starting to realize, like, I'm not in panic mode. I'm not stressing because we're, like, stuck at home. But I feel like, what about if, like, week 5,500, I'm, like, going, like, I'm going to need to start doing some other stuff, which leads us into the exercise. Because the bitch was going hard in the gym. Y'all might not have seen me for a little bit because, you know, I was working on some things. But that was, like, my thing. Like, that's my release.
Yeah.
So I got to start doing some home workouts.
Keep your body active. I mean, they do say that you're supposed to be quarantined, but at least in New Jersey, the governor said you can go out for a walk, you can go out for a run, you can do these things.
And if you have any memberships, most of them are going on live. So they have, like, I go to the Edge Fitness in Cherry Hill. Yeah. Don't be trying to stalk me, but if you're trying to holler at me, holler. So they're going online.
YouTube got plenty of things you can do. Yeah. And some of the, who was it? Debbie Allen, she did, like, a dance class for free. Like, there's concerts. John Legend doing concerts. Yeah. I know. There's a lot of adult things that we can be doing.
What's his name? DJ Nice. He was getting it. Oh, wait. What? 007 was doing a live. Oh DJ Alberta was doing a live. DJ Billy the Kid was doing one.
Yeah, sexy out here.
Yes, we was out here getting it.
Throw them right on. Have your pajamas. Happy hour.
In my pajamas.
And get the coronavirus.
Yo, we're going to have to make a drink called the coronavirus.
Oh, I'm not drinking that shit.
Why not?
What's it going to have? Hand sanitizer in it? What the fuck?
Some strong alcohol, I'll tell you that much. Kill off all of these infections.
All the way good. But while we do a coronavirus, like, position book. All the sexual positions you could do.
We could do that.
In lieu of the coronavirus.
We could do this.
All right, Ish-Talkers, we might need your help with this.
Yeah, give us some comments.
Yeah.
Give us some feedback. What y'all want to talk about since we're in this little quarantine?
Maybe we should take a caller.
We probably should take a caller. You want to call?
I think we're gonna take a caller. E.
Hey, y'all.
EJ. Y'all thought she left, but she here.
I'm quarantined. I've been quarantined. Listen, I was prepared before this was going to occur. I was quarantining myself months ago. That's called being broke.
Hell yeah.
I thought you meant like you heard of it earlier in China.
No, that's your shots. Hold on to your phone.
No.
Okay.
When you ain't got no money, you stay your ass home.
Right.
Okay. So now you're quarantined for real. You working from home?
Yes, I am. Blessed for that.
How is that working, though?
It's a little adjustment because, you're so used to walking away from your desk and, talking to your employees or your whatever. But now it's like, I got nobody to talk to.
You don't talk to the employees in your head?
Well, yeah, I do, but they newcomers to this shit. Like,
And now you gotta sit through another
you're
conference
my 4:30
call.
friend. You're my 4:30 friend when I get out.
Right.
But now it's going. I can't complain.
How's dating?
How's what?
Dating.
Bitch, listen, the goose is coming out. Right now, the dating is like everybody's sending you an IM. Like, you trash bunny, get out of my DM.
Okay, so no dating, just abstinence, working from home, chilling. Are you truly quarantining yourself though?
I was about 5 minutes ago. I had a little company come over, but other than that, I have been. I live in Canada, so if I ain't died yet, I'm good.
Have you done anything like outside the box during this quarantine time? Like we were talking about, we did virtual happy hour, we did some other virtual stuff. Have you done anything like that?
I just did that DJ. What's that guy online?
Nice.
I was by myself. I didn't think I could drink and have fun by myself with just the music, and I literally plugged him to the TV. He was on my TV, and I was just jamming. I enjoyed that. That was something I never did before.
That's dope.
You partied the whole time because he was on for a minute.
What? Listen, 7 hours or more than that? That was a long time.
Yeah. I checked in and checked out.
Yeah, I checked in and checked out a few times. He's good, though. He's real good.
Yeah, he was real good.
But see, Coochie's okay.
Yeah.
Mental, where, I don't think I'm breaking down. Are you guys feeling like you guys are breaking down?
Gucci.
Like?
No, I feel like because I'm working from home and I'm actually working. I feel like my mental is good.
Yeah, me too.
And there's conference calls, there's webinars, there's all these things where you can have some face-to-face interaction, and I'm definitely taking care of my personal through group chats and
I just been sleeping.
So it's not that bad.
I go to sleep early sometimes. I wake up like refreshed.
Yeah.
I still look tired, but I'll be refreshed.
I just need to get outside, so I might take Chloe for a walk today because I do need to get outside. I can't just be cooped up in the house.
And you know what? Looking at the news doesn't help. So
yeah, sure.
You can keep yourself updated once a day just to see what's new. But I think watching that crap like hours, people just watch it all darn day.
That's my mom.
That's exhausting. That's mentally exhausting.
For real. And plus, they're giving you the same message over and over again. Like, I think if you watch it in the morning, see, what's new, and then you're good.
Yeah, don't watch that shit before you go to sleep, because then you're going to have nightmares.
Fuck all that. Oh.
Right. Put some comedy on. You need laughter. Laughter is the best method to happiness.
Oh, for sure. Wait, I got one more thing to add. This is big.
What?
So, how do you think the weed smokers are doing out there? Because you can't be puff passing with all that Rona on the tip. I'm just saying, like...
Right, I totally agree. I've been saying that. I've been telling these people. So, somebody told me that they're actually cutting their blunts if they smoke with someone. Or how about no sharing? Because sharing is not caring right now. So I'm like, do y'all.
Hilarious.
So it's puff cut, not puff pass.
Wait, pause, because now
puff cut.
They gotta start using like people that smoke. They gotta use like bongs and stuff. Then you just gotta have your own personal bong.
Yeah.
Go back to the old ways.
Or your own personal joint or whatever you smoke. Shit, you ain't got to share.
That makes sense.
Nope.
You're gonna save so much more money when you don't share. You probably save money.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yes, Bookie.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. And you guys better be safe out there.
All right, girl. I hope this isn't the last time. Don't be a stranger to us now.
Yes. Stay alive.
Besitos.
by the name of? I don't know if you want to be anonymous or not, caller.
No, I don't care.
Okay, so this is James.
Hi, lady.
He used to be Lou's best friend, but not no more because she's an LTA now. So, she's back to being my best friend now.
No,
so, James, how you handling this quarantine? How you know what I mean? Holding up?
Well, out here in Cali, they're pretty much paving the way, so they want everything to be very secure.
So things opening like as usual, like they are in Jersey. Like you can go to
Yes,
supermarkets.
restaurants to go.
Okay.
Supermarkets open.
Have you taken advantage of any of that, or are you just staying home?
For the most part, I did compra like 3 times last week, so I'm good to go. But if I'm lazy, like yesterday, I went to Taco Bell for lunch up the street. So.
Okay. Yeah. Are you personally nervous
affected
about catching COVID-19? Or
no, not at all.
Really?
If I was older than like 55, 60, I would be. But I was telling my friends I'm pretty sure I had it in January because I read all the symptoms and I had all of them for a week, for like 5-6 days.
Wow.
And for like one night, it just came out of nowhere. Legit, I was fine. I was at the bar in LA, and then I had to come back home the next morning. I had the chills, a headache, I had every symptom.
Shit.
So,
but you know what's
pretty sure
a lot of people have said that you probably had it before it became this big.
Yeah.
But because you weren't tested for it, then you didn't know that you had it.
So
right, and I even got sent out for medical. Like I went to medical like day 3 or day 4, and they sent me home for 48 hours. So I had an SIQ check, like sick in the quarters, like go home, stay your sick ass home. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I had it.
So what message do you have for everybody out here?
Just be clean. Stop being dirty.
That's the regular though.
If you don't have to go outside, don't go outside.
Right. Yeah. I hear you. Well,
there's no need for it.
Thanks for calling in, James.
You're welcome, ladies.
Love you.
Love you too. Have a good day.
All right. So you heard it from James.
Yes. Be safe, folks.
Want to take
Wash your ass.
Want to take another caller?
Yeah, let's take another caller.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all ladies doing?
Welcome to Talk That Ish. So how you handling this coronavirus?
Man, actually, to be honest with you, I'm taking it day by day. I'm doing the same thing as I usually do. I always been a cautious person, so ain't nothing really changed. So, honestly, how people are now wearing gloves, wearing masks, washing their hands, and doing all these other things, I feel like they need to keep that same energy because it's not going to go away. And so, if you're taking precautions now to do that, take them when it's not on the news every day.
Right.
So do the same thing. Wash your hands. Watch where you cough. Watch where you sneeze. Clean up after yourself. Just be clean and overall, a neat person. So it's kind of helping everybody be more conscious, but I want everybody to keep that same energy when it dies down as well.
Where you from, dear? Because you got an accent.
You do got an accent.
I do, for real. What I sound like? Where is it?
Like a south, like a damn south.
I'm trying to hide that.
Some shrimp and grits or something.
They got good where you from?
So, I'm originally from Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
But right now, I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia right now.
Okay.
So
I like it. It's so nice.
Yeah, ATL is nice out there.
Do you
it's
feel like
nice
you're personally affected by this virus? Like, do you feel like things in your daily life is really, really changed?
Only the thing of just me trying to take care of business. Like I work out 6 days a week, so the gyms are closed. Traffic has died down, so that's been a positive. But like me, where I work at the railroad, and we just last week got a letter saying that whether we got the coronavirus or whatever, we still have to come to work, whether we got the virus or not. So they saying operations are still gonna take place. So I still have to go to work. It's not affecting me in that lifestyle, but as far as the aspect of me just doing extracurricular stuff, like I had to handle some stuff at the DMV here in California. Couldn't do that. They closed it. Gyms are closed. Restaurants are closed. So it's you just got to kind of work your way around things.
Right.
So what kind of creative things have you come up with to keep sane?
Well, just even today, I just went to the park. Not the park. I went to the base, worked out with the pull-up bars, the dip bars, and ran on the track. Yesterday, I went to the beach. Sat with the seals, and hung out with the seals. But the only thing that I kind of worry about is like you have illegal immigrants here, and a lot of those people aren't going to get tested because they scared. Well, if we go here, then they going to, right. And they might be positive for it, but just scared to get sent back.
We shouldn't be like that at this moment.
I'm hoping that they make those home tests available soon, and then that might benefit them a lot. You know what I mean? Because some of the social service agencies will be able to buy them and help them out. Yeah. But right now, I don't see that in the foreseeable future. Right now, in the next month or so. But
no.
So what are your, I would say, like 3 key points to give people out in the community of like surviving the corona?
Let's say 1 key point.
Okay, 1 key point.
One key point is, I would say, a lot of people, from what I've seen, they take the toilet paper, they take the hand sanitizer, they take all that stuff out. Yeah. But people aren't really taking care of themselves on the inside like they're supposed to. You take your proper vitamins, eat your nutrients, eat healthy, do right, build your immune system up, and that's more important than hand sanitizer. Because if it's gonna get you, it's gonna get you. It's more than one way. But just take care of your body and just eat right, and just be healthy. And I think that will kill a lot of it.
Well, many blessings to you, Aaron. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, no problem. Thank y'all for having me. Y'all have a great day.
No problem. You too.
Well, thanks for tuning in today, Ish Talkers. We really appreciate you being with us, especially during this pandemic. Don't forget, be a part of the discussion. Just hit us up on Facebook, Talk That Ish, and on Instagram at Talk That Ish Podcast. You can also email us, talkthatishpodcast@gmail.com. So hit that like button, subscribe to us, iTunes, Spotify, Podbeam, all the places you get your podcast. And we'll see you next time. Bye.